This is exercise 2 and I'm going to show you how to master barbecue ribs.
And I'm here for a free lunch.
First up, we're going to cook lamb ribs on this Weber Go Anywhere. Now, this is my favourite barbecue of all time. Right, let's start the coals using a chimney starter, which gets them burning hot quickly. Pour them into the barbecue on one side, close the top vent above the coals, but leave the other one open. The opposite applies to the bottom vents. Is this even making sense? To prep the ribs, trim off the top membrane, oil the surface so your rub will stick as it cooks. We love using rosemary, thyme and lots of salt. Place your ribs on the indirect heat side along with a chunk of smoking wood directly over the coals. Pop the lid on, leave it alone.
Now, I've never had lamb ribs before, but man, these are looking good.
You know these are ready when they're nice and flexible. You can see a good bit of pull through on the bones.
We've been patient. Can we eat these now?
I reckon we just get stuck in, right?
Mate, show me the money.
Yeah, I like to flip them over on their back so you can sort of see the ribs and then you know where you're cutting them. A nice strong knife.
I've got to steal this corner bit.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go right up the middle. Mate, taste them. Get into
Do we cheers it?
Yeah, why not?
Cheers.
Cheers. Mate, that's lamb heaven.
I don't think I can even talk. I'm just going to stuff my mouth full of this stuff. This is unreal. Job well done. If this is an entree, mate, I can't wait till main course. You've done well.
We're cooking these ribs on this Weber kettle. It's an absolute classic and perfect for the job. To set the barbecue up for an indirect cook, fill one basket with hot coals, put the grill on along with a nice chunk of smoking wood. Pop the lid on while you prepare the meat. To prep the beef, trim off that top layer of fat and remove the membrane underneath. Coat with oil again and sprinkle your favourite beef rub all over. Lay the ribs on the indirect heat side of the grill and put the lid on. After just an hour, these ribs have developed some good colour and flavour. When the internal meat temp reaches this point, remove the ribs so that they can be wrapped. Before we wrap these ribs, we're just going to add 2 simple ingredients. Some good old-fashioned butter and some barbecue sauce of your choice. That's done, and then we wrap them up. Put your ribs straight back on the barbecue with the lid on. When the meat is probing like butter, they are ready. So just drizzle on some of those beef juices to maximise flavour, and there you have it. It doesn't get any better than this. To separate the rack, slice the meat in between each rib, which is easily enough to feed one person. Okay, Sammy, you've been patient all day. These are done. And because you've been so good, you can take a pick of the table, mate.
Well, obviously, I'm going for the biggest. This one here has got my name all over it. Cheers, mate. Done it again. You've done it again.
So there it is, lamb and beef ribs. It doesn't get easier than that.
Crank up your barbecues and get your rib on. Mate, back to it.